Hello, my dear listeners. My name is Kishore Ganesh, and in this slightly different episode of the Vocal About Visuals podcast, I wanted to put together a middle of the middle month of 2021 wish list from the world of cinema, TV, anime, and the wider web. I'm going to be dividing the wish list into categories, and I'll mention the category names before starting off on the wishes in each of them. And with that said, let's begin. Category: the World Wide Web, Hollywood. Number 1. Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee should return. Comedians in Cars was the best talk show out there, bar none, for the 11 seasons it was on air. On air? Is that even the right expression in this context? Well, anyway, it is the only talk show that is probably never going to be dated, and the level of enjoyment you gain from it will probably be the same now as it was the day the episodes came out, and it will be the same 10 years into the future. In fact, for me, it is one of those comfort shows that I watch every now and then, and it almost immediately elevates my mood. So, Mr. Seinfeld, please do a new season and invite Conan O'Brien for an episode. Number 2. This is kind of an inverse of the first wish. Conan's podcast, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, needs to have Jerry Seinfeld on as a guest. The next category: Hollywood, TV. Number 3. Continuing with Team Coco, Conan's HBO Max show should definitely include segments that feature Jordan Schlansky, Sonam Obsessian, and Aaron Blair. Number 4. Brooklyn Nine-Nine will end with this upcoming season. Big Bang Theory has already ended. The nostalgia of Friends, Seinfeld, The Office is all well and good, but we absolutely need a new wholesome sitcom that the whole world can get behind. Here's hoping that we get that show this year. Next category: anime. Number 5. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 should hit Netflix all at once in early 2022, and not the winter of that year or whatever. It's better to have a good story told sooner rather than later so that the showrunners and the fans can move on to the next project. Next category: movies, Hollywood. Number 6. Quentin Tarantino needs to push the limit of the movies that he's going to direct from 10 to 15. He's too good a filmmaker to just end at 10, man. Number 7. Hollywood should start making big and medium budget movies that feature non-superhero human characters as the protagonists. I am a huge fan of the superhero comic book genre, but I'm sorry to say that the fatigue is starting to set in. Next category: movies, Tamil. Number 8. Gautam Menon's Thuppariyum Anandan needs to get made, and Vijay Sethupathi needs to be cast in the titular role. Number 9. Venkat Prabhu needs to do more movies, and maybe one with Vijay Sethupathi. I truly believe that this is a writer-director who is a proper comedic genius, and yet he is severely underrated. Vijay Sethupathi and him doing a comedic action or a comedic mystery film will truly be epic. Next category: the entertainment industry, streaming platforms. Number 10. To all the streaming platforms out there and those that are coming up, man, it's enough. We already have plenty of them. We honestly cannot afford to pay more. Unless and until you come up with a model that enables us to consume content without paying a subscription fee, I'm sorry, we don't need more of you guys. So please work it out amongst yourselves. Stop locking content into a single platform and stop pushing people back towards piracy. The final category is one that is unique and all-encompassing, that of life itself. My wish to the universe and God and every other supernatural being is, let this pandemic get done so that we can all go back to a normal life where we could go back to the theaters to catch a movie. And this was a decision that didn't require the same amount of thinking and prep as if one was traveling to a war-torn country. Let's hope we get there soon. Once again, my name is Kishore Ganesh. This is the Vocal About Visuals podcast. And thank you, my dear listeners, for your time and for listening.